How do you think the trade that I showed you in the last video, this video right here, how did that go? Well, we're going to see that in today's video, and I'm going to give you my opinion on why I think we're getting, if we haven't already gotten to the bottom of this correction, and now we should see a next leg up. There's a very, very important indicator that shows us that maybe we're going to see a little bit more pump from Bitcoin and of course the other coins. Let's talk about it in today's video. Folks, welcome to Bitopics. Welcome to another video. Without further ado, we are going to go to Bitopics and see the results from the last trade that we did. So zooming in right here, we saw this one right here, the August 30th 4500 call that we sold, and guess what, we made that $168, which is a return of 1.3%. so fantastic returns for us. Everton, how did you do that? Well, if you haven't seen that video, it's going to be linked here. You should see a card somewhere right here so you can access, or just click on the channel. If you are not subscribed, you should be subscribed, and then there you're going to find the previous video to this one. But nonetheless, I already did the trade for today. You can see right now Ethereum is at 43.24. It is falling, and I just sold a 44.50 call. So this is, I sold another call right here. Again, most likely I'm going to be looking a little bit when we fall a little bit more, so I can buy another leg for cheaper. That should give me a spread in case Ethereum goes back up. I am protected because spreads are good. You should be spending a little bit more for spreads because it lowers your margin and it protects your capital. So again, I don't want to be paying too much for the spread right now, but for example, I'm going to be looking to buy maybe the 4500. You see, it's still a little bit too expensive for me. I'm going to let it drop a little bit, maybe to 80 cents, something like that. And when I see the price is good for me, yep, 67 is going lower, then I just buy the same amount, and I should be protected on the upside and on the downside for this position, which is good. I don't want to be making just maximum profit every time. I want to be making consistent profit all the time. But now, Everton, things are going down. Everything is falling, as we can see. So why do you think that we should be expecting this to be the bottom for Ethereum, for Bitcoin, for XRP, Solana, whatever? Why do I think this is the bottom? Well, we're looking at the daily right now here on Bitcoin, and you can see that we are very, very close to key points of interest here from last time, from the last range, which was May to July. So why do I think that this is the bottom? Well, we have to look at a very important indicator, which is the M2. I already talked about the M2 right here, so you should be familiar with the M2. And what it does, it shows global liquidity. So how much money the world has, how much available money the world has, and how that affects Bitcoin. And we've talked about it before, but usually we see the liquidity, the global liquidity move, and then there's a skew, meaning there's a delay in price movement from Bitcoin of between 2 and 3 months, meaning that it can go from 8 to 12 weeks of delay. So when the M2 moves, when the global liquidity, global supply moves, after 2 to 3 months, we see the same pattern or the same direction happening in Bitcoin. And we can see that clearly right here. The M2 is this pink line right here. We saw a little bit of a pump, then we almost went to the previous levels, and then a huge rally. And now we look at the white right here, a pump, almost back to the same levels, and then a rally. This rally doesn't look like this rally yet, because if we zoom in even more, look here on M2, we went back almost to previous levels, at least to previous highs right here. So we did the same thing right here on Bitcoin, almost previous highs. But then the next leg was super high from the M2. The M2 supply went from around $104 trillion all the way to the $112 trillion. But now for Bitcoin, we saw a very tiny movement. We saw going from 79 all the way to the $118,000. So Everton, where are you getting with this? I think Bitcoin, what is doing right now, you see this little dip right here, is this exact dip right now. So this right here, this little correction, you see it went up and down, it went down a little bit. I think we are right here right now. So the M2 already did this. It went up and then we did a little bit of a correction. We went up all the way to the 119, 120, 124. And then we had a little bit of a correction, right? I think we are seeing the same thing happening right now. We just saw it in the M2 during March, April, and now we're looking at something similar here on Bitcoin. And I think this is going to be the next leg up. So Everton, what do you think is the next price? Well, I think we're going to be looking at around the 160. the 160 is, in my opinion, the next leg up for Bitcoin. And I think that we should be seeing that soon. Everton, how can you be so sure? Well, we look right here at the Fear and Greed Index. The Fear and Greed Index right now is at 39. People are fearful. And why is that important? Because when there's fear involved, it means that these small fish, so just the retailers are scared and they are leaving. Retailers leaving is a bottom sign, because usually it is good, it is important to buy at the bottom and to sell at extreme greed. You want to sell when people are greedy and you want to buy when people are fearful. And this is exactly what is happening right now. So I think we're close to the bottom, and we should see that play out in a little bit when we start seeing close to all-time highs here. And this number going from 39, 34, 35, whatever that is, all the way back to the high 70s, because people are going to be switching like this, but it's going to be too late. Billion-dollar liquidations, people getting in late into longs, IV, open interest, all going through the roof because people are going to be, come back, we were wrong. So how do you prepare for this? Well, you got to be prepared by opening leaps or selling put spreads, whatever is better for you. You have to be prepared by taking action, and you take action by using Bitopics. If you don't know what you're doing, if you don't know here what to sell, what to buy, you can go on the education tab. Here on the education tab, we teach you everything. If you click right here, you're gonna go to the Bitopics Academy, and guess what? Here you have everything. We recorded all of these videos for you. You see, there's me, my beautiful face right here, all these videos. And now we should be launching very, very soon the module number 2. This is module number 1. This is introduction to options. Module number 2 is going to be advanced strategies, just like the one that I did on last video, which was a call spread. So go to Bitopics. This is free. Everything that we're giving here to you is free. We just need you to watch and then learn how to do that and make money out of it. Everton, I'm too lazy. I'm too tired. I don't want to do that. I really don't want to be doing this. Well, if we go to copy trading, we have a copy trading for you. How does it work? Well, here you can see that you deposit and we trade for you. The total ROI, we have a little bit over 1 year. So this strategy here has been going on for a little bit over 1 year, May 24, 2024. And that strategy has done 100% returns since then. So if you had put $1,000, you would have had $1,000 in profit right now. August was not a good month for us, honestly. We reached all the way to the 4%. So we reached, I think, 3.82 or 3.92, I don't remember, but then we had back-to-back losses right here. But still, 1.8%, it is not something that you are able to find anywhere per month in stablecoins. This is a stablecoin yield for you, USDC, USDT on stablecoins. So put down in the comments right now any stablecoin farms that are paying 1.8 or that are paying at least 78% ROI. This is right here, is projected APY for the year. Do you find this anywhere without, looping, without borrowing and lending, without leveraging? No, you're not able to find that just on Bitopics because we're using options, we're using derivatives. So if you want to check it out, Bitopics here, first link in the description. And remember, the course is free for everyone. So if you want to just join, let me know in the comments down below. And what do you believe the price itself of Bitcoin and Ethereum will be by the end of September? I think September is going to be a very, very good month for us. So hopefully I'm right. And hopefully we make money together here on Bitopics. Thank you very much. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Take care. Peace.